Get out there with them highlights and the move.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. We'll watch Detroit in this one as they go up against Las Vegas. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Thompson and Harris are the 3 at the 4. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Duren in at the center position. And for Las Vegas, LaMelo Ball is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Jalen Suggs. And it's Williamson in at the 5. Here we go. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. Cunningham against Suggs. Pass to Antetokounmpo, and he buries his first look.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now here's Ivy. Harris, a screen on Edwards. Cunningham against Williamson.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Now Thompson. Pass to Cunningham for 3. He buries it from 3.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Now here's Suggs. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs, showing toughness fighting through the contact.
And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Thompson. Ivy outside. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Here's Suggs. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It'll be on Zion Williamson. And it's 6'10". Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and line threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Agile and strong. If Zion can get a piece of your shot, it's as good as gone.
Inside. Stolen by Ball. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Suggs. On the wing, Suggs. Williamson with a screen on Ivy. Pass to Williamson. Williamson is doubled. Up top, Edwards. It's good from the top of the key.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Sasser's checked in for Detroit. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Cunningham with the ball. Tipped.
And this is crucial for Markkanen's overall development, that he ups his defense and looks to block some shots.
Here's Ivy. They get it back.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Outside Bogdanovich. Hero left side. Tipped. And here's the fast break. Here's Ivy. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And once Ivy gets the steal, it's off to the races. I mean, just terrific in transition.
Hero on the wing. From downtown, drops in the three.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Sasser outside. Pass to Cunningham. Duran with a screen on Reeves. For three, here's Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Yeah, and a triple from Harris, matching the one on the other end. Just great back and forth.
On the wing, Reeves. And here's Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Ivy. Hero, no good. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
A nice shot by Ivy.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Hero on the wing. Launches it. The rebound by Detroit.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Cunningham. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Connect. And that one is stuffed right through.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Las Vegas. They're up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Las Vegas.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
We've got Zion Williamson, Anthony Edwards out there with Jalen Suggs. Then it's Ball, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4. And for the Pistons, Isaiah Stewart out there with Asar Thompson. Then there's Marcus Sasser. Then it's Paul Reed. And it's Beasley in at the shooting guard position. And a nice finish on the layup.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And here's Suggs. 6 points for him. Stolen by Thompson. To the wing, right side. Here's Sasser. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Suggs. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. The score now all even.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Las Vegas. Williamson outside. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Beasley outside. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. Beasley's got 5 now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And great defensive pressure so far, forcing the offense to make mistakes and taking the ball away.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. Fontecchio's checked in for Detroit to end the run. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. And some changes here for Detroit. Harris comes in for Reed. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Beasley.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Sasser can't hit. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Cunningham finds Stewart. And here's Harris. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Sasser. Rebounded by Suggs. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Ball. Ball ventures inside and converts.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Cunningham against Edwards. To the inside. Harris outside. Here's Fontecchio. And again, no good by Detroit. Las Vegas leading by 4. Suggs with it. Picked up by Cunningham. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
Edwards against Cunningham. They need this. It's not going to go for him. Oh, good D by Edwards. Here's Las Vegas. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over to the wing. Ball right side. The rebound by Detroit.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Stewart outside. Now here's Cunningham. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And they're pushing it up. And Edwards slams it in.
Talk about a guy who runs the floor. Edwards gets down there on the fast break so quickly.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Austin Reeves is checked in for Suggs. Detroit trails by 8. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on D. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And I like how tough Cunningham is, welcoming the contact on the way to the hoop.
Cade Cunningham has faced his share of challenges in his career, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the injuries, the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
Believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need. Edwards, no good. Detroit trails by 6. Cunningham looking it over. Harris outside. They set the screen. Here's Ivy. And he banks in the layup. Ivy's got 6.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Las Vegas up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Suggs is out there with Edwards. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Williamson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Here's Suggs. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for him.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren.
Substitution for Detroit.
Detroit trails by 6.
28, Isaiah Stewart.
Cunningham finds Harris. And here's Ivey from the arc. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
And something Ivey continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Ivey against Suggs. The 3-ball. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And how about the leaping ability of Ivey? I mean, taking it all the way there to the rim.
Suggs, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Suggs surveys the D. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Harris passes to Thompson. Basket's good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Ivey against Suggs. Outside Edwards. Edwards on target.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Ivey against Suggs. Thompson, a screen on Suggs. And here's Ivey from the arc. Edwards pulls it in. Las Vegas leading by 6. Up top ball. Back to Suggs. The 3 is up. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Detroit. Here's Ivey. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Ivey's got 13 now.
And with the talent and the competitiveness that Ivey has, we're going to see a lot of nights like this in his NBA career. It's just a matter of how many.
Suggs, the pass to Edwards. From outside, off the mark. Detroit trails by 4. Harris up top. Thompson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. Harris is doubled. 5 to shoot from behind the arc. That shot is off. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. How about an update on Jalen Duren? Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I got some news from Detroit's head athletic trainer. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Yeah, inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Caruso, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Reeves comes in for Suggs. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Harris. Fontecchio comes in for Thompson. Beasley's checked in for Cade Cunningham. And Sasser's subbed in for Ivey. Duren, the pass to Fontecchio. Three-pointer, no good. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. 6-point lead. Pass to Caruso. Back to Reeves. From deep. The rebound by Stewart. Now Sasser. Yet to see a basket. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Fires in the triple.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
Beasley with it. He's got 5. Sasser outside. Launches a 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
The ball goes to Detroit. Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Paul Reed, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Here's Sasser. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Las Vegas. They have a nice 9-point. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for Detroit. Simone Fontecchio out there with Paul Reed. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Sasser in at point guard. Elbow shot. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Jones from outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game. Now here's Sasser, defended by Jones. Here's Hardaway. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Hardaway's got his first basket. Las Vegas leading by 12. And stand while Edwards has pushed back. It hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Las Vegas. Tyler Hero comes in for Jones.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Sasser can't hit. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Pass to Edwards.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Free throw good. Edwards for Las Vegas. Williamson's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. LaMelo Ball comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Hero. Kate Cunningham's checked in for Detroit. Detroit trails by 15. Fontecchio outside. Reed passes to Cunningham. Picked by Reed. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And Detroit making a change here. Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Fontecchio. Thompson, he's checked in for Beasley. And Ivy subbed in for Sasser. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Cunningham. The kick out to Edwards. It home.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Suggs against Cunningham. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. The rebound by Detroit. Harris has got 6 rebounds in the game. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Edwards has got 4 rebounds now. A minute 39 left in the game. Shot misses. Cunningham with some nice D. Pass to Duren. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Las Vegas leading by 15. And here's Ball. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass on the layup.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Harris outside. Here's Cunningham. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Suggs. Pass the ball. Fires the 3. No good that time. Here's Thompson. Cunningham on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. And the dunk by Duren. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Suggs. 20 seconds left in the fourth. To the left side wing. Ball against Thompson. Second chance shot. And Ball with a nice bucket inside. So it's Las Vegas picking up the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jalen Suggs.